Evanston Red Devil Volleyball is live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Follow the team across the state of Wyoming from the Cokeville Invitational in late August all the way through to the state tournament in November, with the opening serve of today's match quickly approaching. Let's head to the booth for pregame coverage.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Jake Hibbert joining you as Evanston plays Green River in their first of two quadrant meetings. 4 teams in a quadrant, 3 opponents, play them twice. That's 6 quadrant games to get you your record for seeding heading into the regional tournament. That's the end of October. Evanston going through the hitting line as we speak, and you can see that if you're watching live online at mylocalradio.com. Green River over on the far side in the returning line. About 11 and a half minutes before the start of this first set. We'll take a break, come back with more pregame coverage as we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium, about 9.5 minutes away from the first serve. Today, a pair of teams at or below 500 on the season. Evanston lost on Tuesday, to Star Valley, a team that goes to 1-0 in the conference season. I guess conference is now a relative term, as your Western Conference won't really be decided until region. It's all about quadrant now. And Evanston 0-1, Green River 0-1 in conference play. Both teams played Kelly Walsh last week, and that in interconference play, not counting on the actual standings. Woo, rough one for both of them. Both losing in 3 sets. Kelly Walsh, your defending state champions, and looking every bit as good this year. Katie Banks, the main returner for this Green River squad, and she'll be at middle blocker. She's been at middle blocker since she was a freshman. Between her sophomore and junior years, they've toyed with putting her in as an outside hitter. Asked Coach Shantz today, and she said middle. So maybe they've decided it's where she's always ended up back at. So maybe they decided let's not even mess with it this year. Green River 5-9 on the season coming into the week. Evanston was at 10-9. They're at 10-10 after their loss on Tuesday in 3 sets to Star Valley. Green River moving into the hitting line. Evanston over in the passing line as we're about 8 minutes away from the start of this contest. We'll hear from both coaches in just a bit. And we'll start with Coach Ricky Shantz for Green River next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
About 6 minutes away from the starting lineup, so probably have a national anthem as well prior to the start of this contest. So let's now hear from Green River head coach Ricky Shantz, also an EHS graduate. Won't give a year out because I'm not exactly sure, and I'm not going to be caught wrong on that one. So here's Coach Shantz right now.
Coach, this year has been a bit of a rebuilding one. You return, of course, Katie Banks, who's been at the middle of your lineup since her freshman year, now a senior. And rebuilding in that, also rebuilding in a conference setting, and that who you're playing is different from a year ago, which games matter. What has this first 6 weeks of the season been like from, I guess, maybe even 7 weeks going back to the first practice?
Yeah, we have seen a ton of growth. We weren't sure who we were going to use for a setter and some of our outside positions and stuff. So just from that very first game until now, I think my kids have shown a lot of growth in the short 7 weeks, and we just hope to see that continue.
What has interconference play been like as far as you're getting ready to play all these teams that you used to be like, we have to win this game, and you still want to go out and perform well, but it's almost all like an extended preseason? Right.
It was definitely a weird feeling. Our one against Rock Springs, I think, is always going to be a rivalry just because of the location of the two towns, but so that still kind of felt like a conference game or a quadrant game or whatever we're calling it now. But and then that Kelly Walsh one, my kids played a little more relaxed than they usually do against Kelly Walsh, what I thought would be a little better, but it was not better at all. So we're just trying to find that line, when to compete always and all that stuff. So,
what sort of preparation did you do getting set for this week of play heading into the quadrant play, for whether it was looking at film or just working on your own team?
Yeah, we just are really concerned about what we're doing on the court, and that's kind of how I always approach most of the season until it gets to later in the year a little bit. So we're just really focusing on the basics. We know that if we do what we can control, that we'll be in good shape.
How has Katie done with a largely new cast as far as being one of the few seniors that's been a multi-year starter?
Yeah, she's done really good. There's not a nicer kid on the planet. I'm pretty convinced about that. But she has done really good. She's kind of helping guide those younger kids along. She's become more of a vocal leader, which we are hoping for, and couldn't ask for more from her.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thanks.
Back in just a bit with Coach Tara Lawler, and then we should be about set for the start of this contest. Final hitting line for Green River. Evanston is back and set to go into the serving line to finish this out. And the guy on the camera right now, Brendan Thompson, if you haven't yet, go pick up your tickets from Dr. McKay Frankham. You were our precision player of the game last week. Evanston will be back in action tomorrow at K. Fackrell Stadium against Powell. That's the first Western Conference game of the year, as Evanston trying to go to 4-0 on the season. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
I'm with Tara Lawler, and we are in a second game of a week, both interconference. Star Valley was a tough one on Tuesday, but there were some positives on the backside. I thought that Star Valley looked like right now the strongest team in the Southwest, but they didn't look so far ahead of everyone else that they're world beaters by any means. Especially in the second and third set, they were both very close, 2-point differentials, I think, in the last 25-23 and then 29-27. In that contest, what were you able to come back the next day and say to your team?
Good observation. I definitely think that Star Valley is a strong all-around team. But where we were 3 weeks ago when we played them in the Star Valley tournament to where we were Tuesday night, we've definitely made a lot of growth in the amount of time that we've had. And so I told the girls that we will be more than ready when they come to our gym. I'm excited to play them again. I think we did a lot of things. They have a couple of great players that we were able to start getting our hands on the block, or at least starting to read her better, so our defense wasn't behind the blocking shadow, but instead taking the angle to play defense. And so that took a little bit of time, but we did get it and we saw it. And that, of course, altered how Star Valley played, and they weren't quite as aggressive, and they were just trying to get the ball in play as well. And so I think we made some nice adjustments on the fly. I wish we could have made them sooner. I think we spotted in set 2. I think we were down 7-1. And then we had to work really hard to try to tie it back up. And like you said, we fell within 2. And so earlier leads or not so much of a gap at the beginning would definitely obviously help. But I think we learned a lot. And I think the girls were able to see that they have made quite a bit of progress from where we were just 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Is that gym a weird one to serve in?
You know, the girls say so. I think that big scoreboard coming down over the middle of the net, they talk about that. But by now I think we should be used to it. So I think...
I just noticed there was a lot of service errors for both sides even. I didn't even notice necessarily more for Evanston or Star Valley.
We did say after the first set, you know, we needed to serve stronger, more aggressively. I'm not saying riskier, but we did need to have more high risk, high reward, because we needed to get them out of system. And we did. With that, we served tougher, and I know that they struggled with more ball control. But that being said, we also missed some serves by trying to be riskier and more aggressive. And so I think that their game plan was to serve and get us out of system from the beginning. So that, too, could have been why more missed serves.
I would imagine you probably would like to see attacking opportunities come in a little better situations for the hitters this time around. It looked like we had struggled to get points in any runs on Tuesday. And really, I mean, going back a few matches, but it was noticeable against a strong team with a pair of outsides that we weren't able to quite get the same sort of attacking opportunities even to our hitters.
Right. Star Valley had many, and I'm not sure their percentage, but we have it somewhere in our stats, of their first kill percentages. So whether we had the serve receive and we had a first chance to kill and we couldn't execute, they then did with a pass set, and then they were able to terminate. So there weren't a whole lot of rallies, and you're right, we didn't make a lot of runs with points. Against Rock Springs on Saturday, I know we had a 5-point run, a 6-point run, and a 7-point run. So obviously that helps us. I think in Star Valley the most we made was 3, and so that's definitely a point of emphasis for tonight against Green River.
Coach Lawler, thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive here in Evanston.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Starting lineups being announced. First for Green River. I've got the 7 who will be playing, and I'm told by Coach Shantz that there will be no more. So, of course, that means there will be more. Actually, I don't know. She said she only has 22 in her program this year. It's just every year Evanston and Green River play, I end up seeing a player that I've been told no way she'll play, and then inevitably she gets in. Outside hitters. For Green River, Raina Finch and Maddie Heiser, Katie Banks and Erica Wilson, your middle blockers. Setter is Katie Strauss, Ashlyn Birch, your right side hitter, and Mariah Brady, wearing number 36 in the libero jersey, is the defensive specialist, free substituting defensive specialist. Starters for Evanston, Kaylee Critchfield, senior setter, junior outside hitter, Lauren Ellingford, senior outside hitter, Ajahana Archuleta, Kaylee Sharp, a senior middle blocker. Sydney Bound, middle blocker and right side hitter. Whereas number 25 and a senior. Rachel Voss, junior middle blocker. Whereas number 27. And the libero today is number 3, Corey Daru. Tara Lawler, head coach for Evanston. Ricky Shantz, head coach for Green River. Green River will be in black jerseys, right of the net in set number 1. Evanston in the navy blue, left of the net. Teams meeting at the net. About a minute away from the first serve. Natalie Robbins, we mentioned it on Tuesday, but if you weren't there for the broadcast and you're wondering why she's not playing, I don't believe she's available the rest of the year. As she re-aggravated, was it a patellar tendon she stretched last year? Whatever it was, in her knee, it's re-aggravated, so she can't play. She may need surgery if it's popped out again or something stretched the wrong way. But either way, she's trying to save it for basketball. And so I believe her season is done for volleyball. Opening serve goes to Kaylee Critchfield for Evanston. Daru will check in for Rachel Voss at the middle blocker position. Mariah Brady, she comes in for Maddie Heiser. No, Raina Finch, rather, the other outside. Raina Finch on the bench to start placed in for the libero, Mariah Brady. Whistle blown for the opening serve. Critchfield sends it over the net. Katie Banks with the first touch. Long run for Strauss and the push over on the third. Erica Wilson nearly got the kill with the back right corner push. Ellingford bumps it over to Green River side, and a kill on the bump. Maddie Heiser shanked it. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, set number 1. Quadrant match number 2 of the year. Second serve for Critchfield. Goes back to Banks, that left side. Banks gets the first touch. No, it goes to Wilson, and it's out of bounds. Tandem in the set was a little low for Banks, so Wilson took it. It's 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston leading. This is an important match for seeding because you only get 6, so each match 1/6 of your regular season total when it comes to those regional. Return over the net, slap down by Ellingford in 3-0. Evanston's already down 0-1 after a loss to Star Valley, which is a team that looks like out of Green River, Evanston, and Jackson, if things go right for them, they could definitely finish out 6-0 in quadrant play. Return to the net, and it's 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Cridgefield continuing to serve. Green River having trouble dealing with it. From well left of center, a serve out of bounds ends the run. Erica Wilson will have the opening serve for Green River. Raina Finch checks in. Libero Brady is out. Slap over the net, back right side, Ellingford to Cridgefield. Outside, Sharp winds up and goes down the line for a point. 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ellingford serves over. Banks gets a high return, nearly up to the rafters. Finally a first attack for Katie, and she terminates. Sharp cross for Katie Banks, 1 attack, 1 kill for the 4-year varsity starter in volleyball. Plays volleyball and tennis. Never has played basketball. Well, I shouldn't say never has played basketball. Never has played basketball in high school. Rather played tennis. Ashlyn Birch plays basketball, averaged a double-double last year, and she gets the serve. 3 bumps and over. Sierra Burley goes deep and drops him, bounds. Knuckle down for the point. 6-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Kaylee Sharp, the server. Four-point lead for Evanston. High and long and out of bounds. 6-3. Green River plays Jackson on Saturday. Evanston done for the week after playing Star Valley on Tuesday. Burley bumps it over. Cridgefield, middle shot. Voss into the net. Should have been 4 hits, I think. Maybe a touch ruled. Gets it over, and it's on the Green River side. Push over by Heiser, tied on the net. Cridgefield shoots it over the net. Left-handed push by Archuleta, and Aja got caught in the net. 6-4. Haley Hernandez, the number 7, playing in the DS right back position. Outside, Archuleta winds up, and oh, that's out. 6-5. 4-1 run for Green River to climb back in, and a lot of Evanston's leads this year have been negated by air-riddled runs of their own. Next time Evanston is in play is next Tuesday against Mountain View. Katie Banks serving. Loft shot over. Return from Archuleta. She gets the attack, and it's tied up. Shot it into the net. Next quadrant match is next Saturday here against Jackson on the 29th. Ace served by Katie Banks. She did not play back row as a freshman. I think she may have started playing as a sophomore. That sounds right to me. I want to say she was playing back line when Taylor Stoger was still with the team, so that would put her as a sophomore. Cridgefield dump set over, nearly a point. Raina Finch put a return up into the stands, so counted as a point. 7-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston ties it back up. Serve over for Sydney Bound. Erica Wilson, back line. Heiser to DeRue. Bound sets up for Archuleta. Back middle. Push up by Banks, and 2 players run into each other between Raina Finch And Katie Strauss, the setter, couldn't get to the ball, and Evanston's back on top 8-7. Bound slaps it over. Wilson with the first touch. Strauss to Heiser into the net. Air for Green River, 9-7. Bound out on the serve, 9-8. Raina Finch back to serve. Looks like she'll be replaced following an air serve by the libero, Mariah Brady, and that's what happens. And it looks like Mariah Brady, while wearing the free substituting libero jersey, is just a DS for the back line of Raina Finch. And Hernandez, a DS outside, is served by Archuleta. Goes long and out, 10-9. Evanston by 1. And other than that, not a whole lot of substituting for Green River. Katie Strauss serving. Puts 3 blockers and hitters in the front line for Green River, with Birch moving back in. And missed return, is that what happened? Just went out. 10-10. Strauss to Leland on the serve over outside Ellingford line and inbounds, 11-10. Voss out. DeRue back to serve. Kaylee Sharp at middle blocker. Ellingford to the left. Emily Freeland to the right. Ashland rolls one over, back to Leland. Bound back sets. And a kill for Freeland on a cross-court shot, 12-10. Punch over DeRue, ace to the opposing libero Brady. 13-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, 23 in. DeRue to Brady. Bump set, pushed by Birch. Diving and into the net, dug out by Bound. A third bump over by Leland will stay just inbounds, goes to Banks. Strauss to the middle, Wilson blocked by Ellingford. 14-10. Timeout taken by Green River. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Forming a relationship with Trona Valley at an early age is a wise choice. We believe that learning money management skills at a young age can help set a better foundation for establishing good financial habits. Money management skills are important for financial success, whether saving or borrowing. Trona Valley offers youth loans to members under the age of 18. Our loan options are perfect for kids. They can learn the basics of borrowing, which includes interest, terms, and payments. If there are any questions along the way, we can help. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Corey DeRue serving for Evanston, left of the net in this first set. Green River in the black jerseys to the right, down by 4. Set by Strauss to the middle, back to Wilson, and she goes into the net after getting blocked on her last setup. 15-10, Evanston lead is back extended to 5. Airs have made this set a lot closer than it needed to be so far, as DeRue gets a second ace of her serving run, 16-10. And unfortunately for Evanston, that's been too much. That's been quite a bit of a trend this year, and I guess that's how you get to 10-10. But back-to-back aces for DeRue, and Evanston is starting to pull away, 17-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Service error, 17-11. Heiser serving. Push by Ellingford, bound back to Lauren. Drops it into the middle. Banks, or Heiser down to one knee. Banks with the attack, her second of the game. This one is 0. Push by Bound over to Green River side. Brady to Strauss, back to Banks. She tips over the block, pushed over the net by Freeland. Strauss back says Birch has to adjust. She gets swatted. Stays up. Back to Banks on the left side. Cross quarter over the net, and a kill for Alexia Leland. Off the hands of Katie Banks, 18-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Whistle blown for substitution of Emily Freeland, coming out for Kaylee Critchfield. Critchfield's second run of serving. She started the contest out. Outside attack from Banks, and it's out of bounds, 19-11. Serve for Critchfield to Brady. Outside or back middle, actually, and back line attack by Maddie Heiser goes long and out, 20-11. Critchfield serves it out, 20-12. Last time Kaylee exited, it was a 4-1 lead, and that ended by way of a service error. Back to Green River. Critchfield sets up to Sharp, and she shoots it into the net. One error followed by another, 20-13. Wilson just gets it over, returned right at the net. Critchfield sends it right side to Ellingford, and a misaligned setup goes for a kill, 21-13. Archuleta comes in for Ellingford at the outside position. Burley actually in for Ellingford in the rotation wheel, back to serve. Strauss to the middle. Heiser back to DeRue, and nobody's going to be able to run that one down. A kill for Heiser, 21-14. Still set number 1. First of 2 quadrant meetings for Green River this week. They have Jackson on Saturday. Birch the server. Lofts it, pushed by Archuleta. Back set to Sharp, returned over and out, 22-14. Or Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Green River still with 1 timeout to use. DeRue out, Sharp serving. Burley the DS in the back line, near ace, and it will go for an ace, 23-14. Sharp serving 2 points away. High return on Banks. Heiser on the second, Strauss over on the third. Bound to Critchfield, perfect pass to the middle setup. Voss hits right at the defense, and Heiser backline setup, and Raina Finch with the attack. Bump set, Critchfield to Archuleta. Deep cross picked up by Heiser. A second bump over, goes to Burley. Right to Critchfield again. 2 blockers on Archuleta, and Katie Banks with the rejection, 23-15. Banks out of the front row. And serving puts Erica Wilson in at middle. Lofts it just over. Critchfield to Archuleta, tight on the line, out of bounds. The ball was set to about a 50-50 position between Green River and Evanston. 23-16 the score. Second serve for Banks. Goes long, back middle. Burley to Critchfield, back to Archuleta, left of net. Returned up, Heiser goes to the backline attack of Banks. Shanked block, Archuleta keeps it in play, bound with the left hand, cross court to Katie. Behind the back bump set, Strauss to Hernandez, or to Finch rather, and Evanston weathers the storm, 3 bumps and over. Strauss to the outside, Finch, or Heiser winds up rather, and Comes down with the termination, 23-17. 3-point run for Green River. Starting with the Banks block, and she's served for the last 2 points and serves for an attempt at a third. Outside to Aja, she's blocked again, and back to Katie for another serve. 23-18, Evanston needs a timeout on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Still in timeout, Evanston breaking the huddle first, and just 2 points away from a set one winner. They've given up 4 in a row. Katie Banks serving for a 5th. Banks sends it over to Burley. Ridgefield to the middle. The set was off. Archuleta gets it over. She had to back up. Back to Finch, is blocked. To Voss on a tee off, 24-18, and we are at set point number 1. Sydney Bounds serving for the win. Push to Wilson. Outside, Heiser runs with it. She's blocked, dug out of the net. Heiser sets up for a second attack. Goes left to the antenna. Sharp cross is the result. Outside to Archuleta to end it. She beats the block. Banks to the ground on an attempt, but to no avail. 25-18, the first set final. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 Radio and online at mylocalradio.com. Set 2 coming up next.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
You always wanted to take your favorite indie and local concerts and stream them to the comfort of your own headphones. Find your favorite local and indie band live on the only station dedicated to playing your songs from your favorite local and indie bands. Listen in on indie at mylocalradio.com and find your next favorite song. Warning, My Local Radio is solely responsible for you enjoying your favorite music on mylocalradio.com.
Second set underway. Green River serves. Maddie Heiser with the first touch over. Green River to the left of the net. Evanston to the right. And a pushover by Kaylee Critchfield gives you your first point. Green River, trouble in the serve receive. Trouble just handling the ball sent over, quite frankly, on a lot of those balls last set. And that's how the second set starts as well. Kaylee Critchfield, the opening server for the Red Devils. Jumps it over end. Set up to Katie. Cross quarter. Power hit, bound, returns it for the kill. A power attack by Katie Banks, but she has not been able to get set all that much, and when she has, Evanston's been able to weather it. They just have been able to shade over sell to Katie and say, if we're in position to defend her, then we'll take care of the rest. And that's worked pretty well. Return by Banks. They go to the middle with Wilson and shoots it past Archuleta. 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Raina Finch replaces Brady. Erica Wilson, the server. DeRue to Archuleta to Critchfield, dumps it over. Set to the middle. Banks on a power attack at the opposing setter, Kaylee Critchfield, 3-2. Erica Wilson serving. Send long, stayed in bounds. At least Ellingford returned it over. Line shot by Sharp for the point. (3-2) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Outside, back to Banks. Line back at Critchfield. 3-all. Ashlyn Burt serves over to Burley. Back set from Critchfield to Sharp. She winds up and delivers the second kill, 4-3. Kaylee after the kill with the serve over. High return at the net. Archuleta pushes it back down. A slap over on the third by Finch. Burley to Critchfield. Outside, Archuleta beats the block. 5-3. Second serve for Kaylee. Line drive. Goes to Wilson. Strauss sets up. Banks on the left side. She hit the antenna. 4 hits. Yeah. 6-3. Up official, I think, was waiting for a call on the downside. Eventually came in. Strauss will go to the middle, over the block, and Archuleta was in single coverage, and even she was off of it on the kill from Finch. They were both selling out to the left side of the net. It's been pretty clear today. They've just said, worry about Katie, and then let the other attackers do what they will. Just set up so that you're in the best position to defend against her shots. Middle from Archuleta. Picked up by Hernandez. Outside, Heiser has to make a quick approach on it. Does. Cross court. Critchfield to Evanston's Archuleta on the return attack. Push up by the setter Strauss, and the third bump over the behind the back at the 10-foot line by Finch. Good pass to Critchfield. Could have been a quick. Instead goes outside. Cross quarter. Passed and in front of Wilson. 7-4. Sydney Bound serving. Wilson to Strauss. Backline roll over by Finch. Diving save made by Burley. Otherwise, that's a point. Cross quarter pushed up by Katie. Katie to Strauss outside. Heiser deep and out of bounds. Touch on Evanston, 7-5. Serve goes to Raina Finch. Finch sends it long and out. 8-5. Archuleta serving for the Devils. Ace. Aja sends it back at Brady, and again she shanks it. 10-5. Targeting the opposing libero. See if Archuleta goes at her a third time. Set up in the left back position, she does. A better pass this time to Strauss. Sets over to Wilson. Diving save, returned over the net. Strauss to Banks. Banks controls it and sets up for Heiser to bump it. DeRue to Bound. Quick set and way out of bounds. Voss got under that one, 10-6. Maddie Heiser serving. At least I believe. No, that's Strauss serving, 14. Quick set again, this time to Freeland. Goes for a 0. Low set. Heiser sends it into the net, 11-6. Serve back to Evanston. Corey DeRue goes back. Voss is out. Kaylee Sharp in at middle blocker. Goes back right side, returned at the net. Net touch. Goes uncalled initially and then picked up. Strauss caught in at 12-6. Middle to Wilson. DeRue. Bound. Outside. Ellingford to end it. She gets blocked. Digs it out. Leland with the second touch. Ellingford on the third. Bump over. Set by Birch. Heiser adjusts to it. Rolls out of bounds. 13-6. Timeout taken by Green River. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM.
Forming a relationship with...
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a...
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
(13-6) on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. We welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Quadrant play between Evanston and Green River. 6 weeks into this season, going back to practice in the second week of August. Backline attack by Heiser. Goes past Leland. And after the timeout, Green River gets a point back to close the gap down to 6 points. 13-7 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Evanston taking the first set. Green River trying to avoid the same happening in set number 2. Tee off after a return over the net, and Erica Wilson gets caught in it, so a free point goes the other way to Evanston. And the Devils will serve. Kaylee Critchfield, opening server in set number 1, and opening server for the Devils in most every set. Goes back and sends it over back left side to Banks. Bump behind the back. Birch is going backwards, and that was hit number 3, so 4 hits, 15-7. 8-point lead for the Devils. Critchfield, line drive, picks it up to Brady, good pass. Middle set, not great. Wilson had to go flat-footed after she backed up. And Ellingford is blocked by Birch, goes off her elbow on the retreat back, 15-8. Point goes back Green River's way. Erica Wilson serving. Brady out. Raina Finch in at it, outside hitter. Critchfield to Sharp, shoots it over the block, back middle, picked up. Outside attack, Finch long, and everyone wants a touch on Green River's side, and they don't get one. 16-8 the score. Archuleta in for Alexia Leland. Burley in for Lauren Ellingford. Return right to Strauss. She goes middle to Finch, blocked by Archuleta. 50-50 at the net. Critchfield with the save up. Archuleta toes it. Left-handed shot on a set that went long. 17-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burley serving, 9-point lead. High return for Wilson to Banks on the attack, cross quarter. No one had a chance on that one. Katie Banks with her first kill of the set, 17-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ashlyn Birch serving. Let's serve. Stays over, back set to Sharp. She is into the net. Well, the ball goes into the net, I should say. 17-10. 2-point run for Green River. Birch serving. Little floating loft. That one barely gets up to the bottom of the net, 18-10. Kaylee Sharp serving. End over end line drive. Heiser to Strauss. Banks backs up 8 feet out. Goes to Burley. Bump set to Archuleta. Pushed by Heiser. Back to the middle. This time Banks at Kaylee. And point Green River. Banks serving. She had a good run last set, trying to avoid a closeout. A little bit more breathing room for Katie if she can get another serving run this time. But that's not to be. A flip by Archuleta, and it's 19-11. Emily Freeland into the game. Kaylee Critchfield out. Bounce serves an ace. 22-11. Evanston led 20-11 last set. At this point, Coach Shantz wants a timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Serve for Sydney Bound, 20-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lefty punches it over, back middle. High return by Wilson, goes to Strauss, tied on the net, near 50-50 position. Sent over, and Daru gets the bump over to Archuleta. 3 and over on the Red Devil side, back to the left of net where Green River resides. High and outside to Heiser, is blocked by Freeland. Try it again. They go back to Heiser. This time she gets through the block, but it's returned over the net by Daru. Do they go there a third time? No, this to the middle. Raina Finch off the blocking hands of Archuleta. 20-12, point Green River. Raina Finch serving. Left return into the net. Bounce swipes at it, but to no avail. It's an ace serve for Raina Finch. 20-13. Green River down by 7. Finch to DeRue on the serve over. Bounce sets up Emily Freeland cross quarter. Returned by Green River, so everyone retreats to their positions, but Green River never gets it over the net. 21-13. Lauren Ellingford in for Burley. Archuleta serving. 4 away from a set 2 win. Flip over by Strauss. Evanston on the attack, and the middle and the right side both went into attacking positions. The setter was nowhere to be seen, so the ball falls down untouched. 21-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Strauss serving for Green River. Birch back into the game at right side. Back set to Voss, cross quarter. Picked up by Strauss, and Banks and Strauss were fighting for it. Strauss got a hold of it and didn't get it very far. 22-14. DeRue over, and ace in. Brady let it go over her head, and it fell right inbounds on the back middle line. 2 away from a set 2 win. Ace serve on the third. It did not go to the right of the antenna, it went left, so an ace indeed. 24-14, set point number 1 for Evanston. DeRue to Brady. Strauss outside, sets up Birch, tipped on the block. Freeland lifts it on the double hit. 24-15. Set point 2, Green River serving for it. Evanston on the set point, back set to Freeland. It's way off. And we'll be at set point number 3 for Evanston. Passing air there. Ellingford to Bound, fakes middle, outside Ellingford into the net on the shot. Set point number 4. Heiser, quick set from Bound to Sharp. Returned over the net, Ellingford with the attack. 1, 2, and a third won't do it. Set 2 goes the Devils' way. 25-17 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Set 3 coming up in about 3 minutes from now on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Set 3, ready to go. Kaylee Critchfield will have the opening serve. Evanston in the navy blue jerseys to the left of net. And it's an error to start things off. 1-0 Green River on the serve. Green River, and the opening serve goes to Erica Wilson. Back to Ellingford. Back set from Critchfield. Ellingford's blocked. Dug out of the net. Left to middle, Sharp through the block and off the backside of Strauss, 1-1. Lauren Ellingford serving. Back right side, Wilson to Strauss. Set up Banks, sets off, she gets blocked and down for the Devils. Point Evanston, 2-1. Ellingford to Banks on the serve over. Banks gets the first attack for Green River and goes off the arms of Kaylee Sharp for the kill. Ellingford out, replaced by Sierra Burley. Birch serving. Lofts it over. Slight left to right spin on it. Right side attack. Sharp off a Finch for the kill, 3-2. Kaylee with the attack, now the serve. Sub in is Rachel Voss, Corey DeRue out. High return for Banks, avoids the double contact. Roll shot over by Finch, Critchfield to the middle, Voss winds up, past Banks, 4-2 Devils. Serve to Kaylee Sharp. Back middle. And a flip dump set over by Strauss as a point, 4-3. (5-2) is, I don't see what got reversed there, but it ends up going Evanston's way. So Kaylee Sharp continuing with the serve. Brady in on the first touch. Strauss outside, Banks off the block and lands inbounds. Just by a hair. Sharp cross by Katie Banks, 5-3. Katie back to serve. Just over the net, DeRue touches it up. Archuleta gets blocked. Good read by Bound to keep it out of the net. Strauss to Heiser, blocked by Bound. Push over on the line. Kaylee Critchfield goes behind her back. And a tough bump for Archuleta, or a tough smack by Archuleta, stays on the Devils' side of the net. 5-4 the score. Katie serving for Green River. Right side to DeRue. Quick set to Archuleta is blocked, and DeRue misses On the timing, 5-5. Keep the serve with Banks. Banks over, Archuleta on the first touch up. Trying to chase down a bump over. Looked like she got in the net. Goes uncalled. Block, stays on Green River side. Slap over on a dump set. Strauss with the one-handed flip takes the lead 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Andrew Dewey, who is no longer a Green River Wolf, used to love that one-handed dump set. She used it more of as a weapon. Strauss kind of as a last line of defense or just anything when the set's not going to be there. Banks serves. Green River finally with a lead. Behind the back bump from Critchfield. Goes to Archuleta, left side. Easy return up for Banks. Outside for the Green River Wolves themselves. Heiser, left of the antenna, 6-6. Devils with a point back. Emily Freeland replaces Critchfield. Bound serving. Set to Heiser. Sharp cross, and no one can get there. DeRue had a touch on it. Went under the net, 7-6. Bound quick set to Voss. Deflected by Wilson. Banks gets a save up. Pushed by Heiser to Bound. Bound to Burley. Outside Archuleta. 2 blockers on her. Pushes deep corner. Picked up by Finch. Outside Heiser. And she gets the kill past Burley. Back left corner. 8-6. Devils down by 2. Raina Finch to serve. To DeRue on the first touch up. Outside Freeland. Crosses it. Back left side. Strauss to the middle. Wilson goes through the block with a tip over, and Voss called for a double hit. 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. DeRue has to run forward and keep that from being an ace. Attack, Green River, block, no. Voss can't keep it over, 10-6. Burley to Archuleta, third over by DeRue. Banks to Strauss on Green River's side, attack at the 10-foot line by Wilson. Finally a good pass for Evanston, right side attack, and a kill for Emily Freeland, 10-7. Archuleta serves for the Devils, down by 3. Good middle attack. Wilson skies up to grab it. 11-7. Serve for Strauss. Back set. Goes to Voss, tipped at the net, but Wilson can't send it back over Evanston's way. 11-8, finally a point back for the Devils, down by 3. DeRue serving. Ace served by Corey, net touch. 11-9 within 2 points. Return over on the Green River side. Wilson tips it over the block. Point back to Green River, 12-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Maddie Heiser serving. Bound tight on the neck, misses on the quick set. Kaylee Sharp has the ball go right over her head, 13-9. Serve. And out of bounds. Back to Evanston. 13-10 should be the score. There it goes. Kaylee Critchfield serving back into the first rotation. Critchfield over and on to Green River. Tip over the block. This time Evanston was ready in the backline defense, but another block, this one by Birch against Ellingford. And Green River back with the point, leading by 4 midway through this third set. A clincher for Evanston. Oh, and that's where the student section went. They disappeared from the Devils side and went to try to harass Green River by switching fields. Early returns as it's not working. Critchfield back to Ellingford. Push up by Strauss. It's all ruled legal. Bump behind the back by Banks. DeRue bump sets to Ellingford. She winds up, gets it off the tape. Takes something off for Strauss to get it. Middle attack. Banks goes off the hands of Ellingford. 15-10. Wilson serving to DeRue. Critchfield, a long set, goes low. Jenna Tethel's in that right side hitter. Got this hit over. Deflected block, and Raina Finch with the kill. 16-10. Timeout taken by the Devils. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
16-10 as we welcome you back to action at Red Devil Gymnasium. Set from Strauss to Banks. Power attack. Katie was held in check set 1 and 2, warming up in the third, and a 7-point lead opened up for Green River. Evanston looks like they're not going to be closing out with a straight set victory today. They'll be a set number 4. Ellingford to DeRue, and a 9-foot line attack by Sharp. Set up to the outside. Finch out of bounds. 17-11. So here's the time Evanston needs that run. And it looks like the student section got kicked out of Green River's area. So they're back to their old positions. Burley sends it over. Poor setup, so no attacks. Chance for Evanston to get one on Green River, and Archuleta gets a tip. It looks like it fell just on the edge of that back line anyways. 17-12, 2-point run for Evanston. They're within 5. Just over the net, returned over by Green River on one shot. Quick set to Sharp, goes backside. Heiser with the touch up. It looked like a sure double contact by Strauss, nothing called. They try this quick again, pushed up again by Heiser. 2-0 attacks by Kaylee. Middle sets, right side attack by Birch. Bump from Burley to Aja, rolls it over. Takes the setter out, means Birch tries to do it. Sharp cross, try a middle a third time on this rally, and again a 0 attack. Finch, 10-foot line roll over. Burley to Critchfield, to Archuleta, and that's the ender on a down-the-line shot, and a 3-point run for Evanston, 17-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Slap over by Burley. Back set to Birch, into the net, 4-point run for the Devils, and they're back within 3, 17-14. Burley over, and a touchdown by Archuleta on a poor return. And Evanston's right back in this set, 17-15, timeout taken by Coach Shantz, and the Green River Wolves will be right back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from allergies found in indoor air, which can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. 307 service experts can clean the ductwork in your home and improve your indoor air quality. On average, over 15,000 house fires annually cause 300 injuries and 30 deaths, started because of clogged dryer vents. 307 service experts can clean your ductwork, making it safer. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. 307 service experts, just one call to fix it all. 307-789-6716.
For over 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing.
17-15 back at Red Devil Gymnasium, and a point going Green River's way on a touch. Katie Banks with the attack. 18-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3-point lead for Green River, down 2 sets to none. Serve to Ashlyn Birch. And out of bounds, give it right back to the Devils, 18-16. DeRue out of the game, Sharp serving. Run for Strauss, gets it to Banks though, and it's down on the block off the hands of Voss. Having a bit of trouble blocking today, and against an all-conference attacker like Katie Banks coming from the left side. No big surprise why. Banks serves. DeRue, poor return over. Loft it, push up to Finch. Bump set. 10-foot line roll by Heiser. Critchfield outside to Archuleta. She winds up, goes down the line. Banks saves it. Good pass by Katie. Sets up an attack for Green River. And the shot is ruled inbounds, 20-16 Wolves. Serve back to Katie Banks. Quick set to Voss. And she goes up high against Wilson. No defense there, 20-17 the score. Freeland in for Kaylee Critchfield. Puts 3 true attackers up in the front line. Bound serving. Outside, Heiser tips over the block, and Bound watches it go out of bounds. Devils back within 2, 20-18. Into the net, back to Green River, 21-18. Mariah Brady into the game. She has the serve, libero for Green River. Green River set up right side of the net, back set to Archuleta, hits the line, inbounds, 21-19. Archuleta serving after that cross-court attack, a whistle blown for substitutions. Burley replaced on the court by Lauren Ellingford. Archuleta serves it over, and it's 2 and over for Green River. Outside attack, Ellingford just has to tip it over. The set was not allowing for any attack. Back right side saved by DeRue. Back line attack just over the net by Aja, and it falls down in front of Maddie Heiser, 21-20. Serving for the tie. Brady with the first. Back line to Banks. They run that Bick a lot and have for the last 3 years with Katie Banks. They'll try Heiser in the front line this time. And a diving punch by DeRue, and it's 22-20. Green River. Leland in the back line. Serve is Strauss. Goes to DeRue, bound. Outside, Ellingford sends it on the blocking hands, 22-21. Voss out. And serving for the tie once again, Corey DeRue. Wilson has it blocked. Ellingford on the attack. Again goes on the blocking hands, just picked up though. Back on Green River side on a block by Kaylee Sharp. It's out of bounds and point Green River 23-21. Maddie Heiser serving. Let's serve. Ellingford dives to make the save. Right side attack. Ellingford's blocked. Make that Freeland rather. Ellingford on the left side goes off the block of Wilson. Great diving play made by Strauss and a power shot just out of bounds by Katie Banks. No, she just barely missed that. Evanston, another chance to serve for the tie, and it's on Kaylee Critchfield, the setter. Serve to Banks. Second, a bump by Wilson, 3 and over, just over by Birch. Bump set to Ellingford to tie it. Sharp cross, 1, 2, and a third over. Green River stays alive. Bound to Critchfield. They try the quick, and they miss on the quick. 4 hits for Evanston. 24-22, set point number 1, Green River. They have 2 chances for this regardless. Evanston needs 2 points to Green River's 1, and a let serve nearly does it. Critchfield back set to Ellingford. She pushes deep corner. It's followed all the way out of bounds. Heiser makes a return. Left side attack, sharp cross. Ellingford wants the attack. She gets it, and the setup is good for the point, 24-23. Set point number 2. Archuleta in for Leland. Ellingford serving. And a whistle blown timeout by Green River. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back here at Red Devil Gymnasium, Lauren Ellingford serving. Green River at set point number 2. Back right side, 1 bump, 2 bump, and a third bump over by Banks. Set up for Evanston. They need an attack here to end it. Set, blocked, into the net, and we are headed to a 4th. 4 hits on the Devils. And Green River wins it 25-23, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Set number 4 for the Evanston Red Devils. Green River taking set 3, 25-23. Making some home fans upset who are ready to hit the road. Not quite yet. Got one more set at least, if not two. Green River will have the opening serve. Erica Wilson. No, Madeline Heiser with it. That was my second choice. Heiser and Banks. Look like they're playing opposite this rotation. No, it's now Raina Finch will be the first to the bench. She'll come in following one rotation for Green River. Kaylee Critchfield tries to run a slide on Ellingford. Two-handed punch over by Kaylee Sharp, and no one touches it. Call that shot by Kaylee Sharp, the Drew Millett special. The old two hands and punch it right over for the point. If he's listening back there, he'll know what we're talking about. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Corey DeRue sets up to Critchfield. Quick set, down and good. They whiffed on it a few times at crucial points last set. First try in set number 4 is good. 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Near ace for Evanston. Returned over on 3 bumps. Emily Freeland to Critchfield outside, and Ellingford goes off the hands of Sierra Wilson. Erica Wilson. Serve back to Critchfield. 3-0. And it goes out of bounds, 3-1. Erica Wilson, the server. Over to Archuleta. Critchfield runs a back set. Ellingford cross quarter. Touch called. And I think it was out of bounds if not for the touch. 4-1. Ellingford serving, back right side to Wilson. Banks 10-foot, flat-footed attack. Critchfield to Freeland. She has to roll back on it. Goes for a sharp cross. Birch picks it up. Middle set is completely missed. Intended for Banks. They'll go outside to Archuleta. Evanston will, and Banks gets hands on it, but it's out of bounds. 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bump set, Banks. Goes off Freeland, and point Green River 5-2. Birch serving. Pushed by Archuleta. Critchfield tries Sharp on the right side. High return near the student section. Returned right at the net. Banks flips it over, and a point on the opportunistic attack by Banks. 5-3. Birch serving. Push behind the back by Aja. 3 bumps and over for Evanston. Banks at the middle, attack, and a fist thrown out by Critchfield. Just sends it farther back. 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Birch serving for the tie. Archuleta to Critchfield. Right a middle. Sharp with a return attack. Finally a point back on for the Devils, 6-4. Back to Evanston. Kaylee Sharp serving. Banks with the attack. Oh, down right at the head of Aja. 6-5. If you can get Katie a good set, she's easily the most powerful attacker for any team in this contest. Right at the top, along with Olivia Muir in the entire quadrant. Right side attack. Freeland is out, no touch. And we are tied at 6. Banks serving. Sets up right of center. Near ace. Archuleta at the middle, 2 blockers on it, pushes it deep, and just on the line, back left side. Evanston back on top, 7-6. Sydney Bound, the server. Kaylee Critchfield playing in the front line. Outside attack for Heiser. Block is out, or block is missed, and the ball goes out. So Evanston is just toying with lineups now in quadrant play. Sydney Bound is a backline setter, and Kaylee Critchfield is a frontline setter. That gives you 2 setters, 2 hitters, 2 defensive specialists, and another outside attack from Heiser misses out. 9-6. Send by Bound, and ace off of Wilson. Timeout taken by Green River. 10-6. Evanston leads the Wolves in the 4th set on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Well, what a surprise. We found the baby once again. Had a good shot of him on Saturday. And he's back in view in set number 4. Never mind the action happening. Sydney Bound takes a serve. Returned over the net, touchdown by Archuleta, and it's 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sydney Bound, the server. Goes over and out, so the serving run is over, but it was a good run. 11-7 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board when it's all said and done. Critchfield gets an attack and then a kill. Kaylee Critchfield with her first attack kill of the year. She's had a couple on bumps or sets over. (12-7). Devils leading it. Dump sets handled by Evanston. Archuleta returns it. Strauss to Heiser. High push up by Aja. Outside, Ellingford waits on it. Has to go with the push, so it's 3 sets by Evanston. Heiser on an attack, long and out. 13-7. Archuleta, the server. Strauss to the middle. Wilson tips it over the 2 blockers of Critchfield and Voss. And the point goes back Green River's way. 13-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Strauss, the server, over. Bound outside. Ellingford backs up on the set. Sharp cross works as a kill. No, it doesn't. It's 3 and over. And then Voss hits it into the net. How does that not result in a Red Devil point? 13-9 the score. You do everything wrong and you're rewarded as a result. And that's how that point works out. 3 bumps and over. DeRue back line to Banks. Set at the 10-foot line from Strauss. A shoot to Heiser. Easy control for the Devils, but they're going to get a weak attack, and it's blocked down by Ashlyn Birch. 13-10. Handled by DeRue, no. Misses on the pass and sends it to no one, 13-11. Serve over again by Strauss. Back set, Voss winds up, cross quarter, returned over the net. Voss touches it. Critchfield pushes it, dump set, point. Evanston, 14-11. Server is Corey DeRue. Strauss to Birch, left of center. Picked up by DeRue, returned into the net. 14-12. Heiser serves it over to Ellingford outside. Sharp down the line. Point Evanston. Emily Freeland into the game. Kaylee Critchfield, the server. Finch the first to handle it. Strauss bumps it up to Banks, and she shoots it into the net. 16-12. Critchfield tries it again. A serve by Kaylee. 17-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Critchfield over, back left side. Tough return for Banks. She gets the attack on a good setup. Inbounds. 17-13. 4-point lead for Evanston. Erica Wilson serving. Sets up right of center. Looks like she almost missed on it. Critchfield back set. Ellingford push. Corner. 1, 2, a third can get over. It does. Critchfield to Ellingford. Cross-quarter wind up into the net and under for the point. 18-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sierra Burley, the server. Goes to Banks. Strauss sends it back to Katie. Wind up and off the hands of Critchfield. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Birch just lofts it over. Ace for Ashlyn Birch, 18-15. Birch serves it to Archuleta. Critchfield to the middle, tipped by Freeland. Picked up by Finch. Middle attack, Banks. Back to DeRue, on to Evanston side. Critchfield gives it to Archuleta. She knocks it off 2 blockers, stays on Green River side. Middle shot, Banks takes something off of it and returned under the net by Critchfield. Back to a 2-point differential, 18-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ashlyn Birch serving. Critchfield back set, Sharp winds up and delivers another kill. And Kaylee Sharp with her play today. And on that most recent kill is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game. She had one a couple of points ago that I thought if she gets one more, she's got to get it. She has been the leader on the attacking side for Evanston today, it seems like, and getting them out of ruts. 19-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back set, Emily Freeland from the right side. Maddie Heiser, Katie Banks bumps it. Burley. Critchfield goes to the middle of the court. Wind up, Archuleta with the kill, 20-16. And with the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game in conference play, Kaylee Sharp has 1-2 tickets to the Aspen Cinemas in Evanston, courtesy of Dr. McKay Franklin. She can go pick them up at the offices. Well, I guess tomorrow. He's closed right now. He's at the game. 20-17. Green River gets a point back. DeRue checks in as a DS. In for Ellingford. Bump by DeRue, push to Archuleta over the backside of Birch. 21-17. Whistle blown for substitution. Timeout taken. And we will be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Set number 4, Evanston up 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 21-17 the score. As we are getting set to be back underway, Sydney Bound, the server. We welcome you back to the court. Green River, Erica Wilson with the first touch up outside to Heiser. She gets the attack down in front of Sierra Burley for the point. 21-18, 3-point lead for the Devils still. But that continuing to dwindle. Serve goes to Raina Finch. Finch just over the net to DeRue, and she sends it under the net, 21-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Timeout taken once again. And so I guess once again, 2 points later, we'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Two straight points by Green River, and it's back to a 2-point differential. 21-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Red Devils on top in both set count and the point, but giving up the third set and letting a lead linger. Seeing if they can avoid a fifth. Raina Finch pushes it over. Outside to Archuleta. Kill out of bounds on the attempt. 21-20. Green River is within 1 point. Finch serving. Miss! Hit Maddie Heiser on the back of the head. 22-20. I think he got her on the ponytail. I hear that hurts. Archuleta serving. Outside Heiser. I don't think there was any block on that, but Critchfield thought there was, so try it over to Evanston. Bad pass by Voss. Pushed by Ellingford. Keeps it on Green River's side to the middle. Just left of it. Heiser. Returned over the net by Bound. Back to Green River side. Wilson on the middle attack, and DeRue slaps at it, but it's back to 1 point. 22-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. For the tie, it's Strauss serving. Katie sends it over. Bound sets up right side to Voss. She goes cross quarter. Down on the ground with one fist up. Katie Banks makes a good pass. Bound to DeRue outside. Ellingford's blocked by Birch. Dug out of the net. Pushed by Ellingford. Banks gets the first touch. Heiser tight on the net. She goes over the line. Went on called. Two other Devils in that area as well. DeRue sends it over. On to Green River side. Middle attack. 10-foot push by Wilson. To Bound. Critchfield outside. Ellingford blocked down on Green River's side. Birch with the air. 23-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Corey DeRue serving. Goes to Brady, the first time we've seen her in a while. 12-foot line attack by Banks. Sharp wants the quick, and she gets it. Birch saves it. Wilson slaps it over. Bound to Critchfield. Outside to Ellingford off the hands of Birch. We're at match point Red Devils, 24-21. For the win. Green River trying to keep it in play. Wilson attacks. Ellingford saves it. Just pushed over the net. Birch to Strauss. Back set. And back to Evanston. Right side. Critchfield with the attack. And she's blocked. And we'll try it again. Set point number 2, 24-22. Serve nearly out of bounds on the return up. Green River gets it to Banks. Power attack at Leland, 24-23. Match point number 3 for the Devils. And the last one in a while if they don't get a point. We'll have to wait on that point. Timeout taken. And it's match point when we come back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain.
Timeout, we're back underway. Wilson over the net. back to Evanston side. It looks like, was that Frankham out there? Yes, it is. Wow. Cross-court attack from Birch, and we're at deuce. Yeah, that's a new addition out for the Devils. They are just trying everything. Everyone new out there. I know the name, but she's not on the roster. This is number 9. I guess that's just an extra varsity jersey. To get the advantage, a tip over by Ellingford, and we are back at match point. Serving for the match, Kaylee Critchfield. Goes to Brady. Right side push, and Birch gets a touch to dig it out of the net. Third is just over. Sharp, close to a lift. They got to get it over on this third one. Critchfield does, but it's out of bounds. Back to deuce, 25-25. Erica Wilson serving. Need 2 more points. One of these sides does. And an air puts the Devils back at match point. Wilson sends it into the net. Ellingford on the serve. It's over. It's in. Set up Strauss outside Banks, and it's down. 26 all on the Impact Physical Therapy board. I think everyone's out of timeouts. Looks like Evanston's signaled with having one more. Birch serving. Just over. Looks like she was close to over the line before she let go of the ball, with down on the ground too. Sharp's blocked out of bounds. Point Evanston. Back to match point. Raina Finch with the blocking error. Sharp serving. Just inbounds. Heiser with the first touch. Strauss back to Banks. Tips it over the block. Back to tied. 27-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Katie Banks serving. 27 all. First to DeRue, back set from Critchfield. Try Freeland, it's out! And it's set point number 1 to Green River with Katie Banks serving. She's been serving at almost all of Green River's biggest runs today. Has a chance to close it out and force a 5th set here. Back right side, DeRue. Critchfield outside, Archuleta up high, avoids the rafters. A long run though, backline attack. Heiser gets a lot of spin on it. Returned into the net, a dig out, and Kaylee Critchfield called into the net, and we're headed to set number 5. 29-27, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and set number 4, set 5 when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Forming a relationship with Trona Valley at an early age is a wise choice. We believe that learning money management skills at a young age can help set a better foundation for establishing good financial habits. Money management skills are important for financial success, whether saving or borrowing. Trona Valley offers youth loans to members under the age of 18. Our loan options are perfect for kids. They can learn the basics of borrowing, which includes interest, terms, and payments. If there are any questions along the way, we can help. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Set number 5 at Red Devil Gymnasium. Green River wins the last one, 29-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Won the third set, 25-23. There have been a whole lot of extra substitutions for Evanston in the third and fourth sets, and it's hard not to wonder if that may have cost them in 2-point differentials. Evanston set up to the left of net in set number 5, going to 15. Green River to the right of it. And getting the opening serve, Maddie Heiser. Critchfield back sets on a slide. Ellingford gets blocked. Archuleta back to Critchfield. Who's got it? Ellingford bumps it. Strauss to Banks. Power shot, and Katie. You don't want to let her get going. She done got going. Serve back to Heiser. Critchfield sets to the outside. Blocked. Back to Evanston. Dump set by Ellingford. Banks rolls it over. Behind the back bump by Ellingford. Still no attack for Evanston. Set up Banks, she gets an attack. High punch by DeRue. Ellingford on the attack, finally, and it ends up as 0. 3 and over for Green River. Back to Evanston. Quick set, missed. Sharp deals with it, gets it over the net. Outside back to Banks, 2-0. This is an ideal situation for Green River in an abbreviated set. They've got their power hitter, a middle blocker, but she can play on the outside on these attacks, and that's where they've been at. And just as I say that, Heiser sends it into the net. Critchfield serving, down 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Serve is an ace into the hands of Katie Banks. Back to Critchfield, tied up at 2 apiece. 13 away for either side. Strauss to Banks, push over the block, diving save, and over the net. Archuleta to Sharp. Middle attack sent over. Bound touches it, so back to Green River. Wilson catches Sharp into the net, 3-2, and that's 4 hits. (3-2) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Erica Wilson serving. And Katie Banks finishing, 4-2. She's just too good to be shut down an entire match. Evanston shut her down the first and second sets. In the third set, she got going a little bit. Fourth set, even more. And in the fifth, you only need 15. Every one of her kills weighs so much larger. Lauren Ellingford knocks into the net, and Green River takes a 5-2 lead. Up 2-0. And in set 3, at one point, Evanston held a 13-9 advantage. That's where it kind of went haywire. And an attack out of bounds by Kaylee Sharp after an attack out of bounds by Lauren Ellingford, and we have a timeout taken. 6-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. We'll leave it right here. All caught up on ad breaks. 6-2, and Green River looks like they're about to finish this one off. And Katie Banks just got going. And the Evanston hitters have lost their touch. The passing isn't there. The sets have continued to be a little behind, a little in front, a little over the net, a little behind the net. Passing has certainly not helped the situation, but there have been a few mistakes here and there, and a couple times where you thought Evanston was going to close out. They held what? It was a 24-21 lead in the fourth set. And Green River climbed back to deuce that up and then win 29-27. Back out of the timeout, Erica Wilson. Serving, 6-2 lead. Cridgefield at the 10-foot line, too sharp to end the run finally, 6-3. Sierra Burley in. She's the server. Again, Evanston navy blue left of net. High to the middle, blocked by Archuleta, 2 straight points, 6-4. So a little bit of life, and Evanston looking more like the team they were in the first 2 sets coming out of that timeout. Facing final elimination, you're out of time. You got to finally win that 3rd set here. It's the winner on this one, and Katie Banks gets an attack and finish it. She has not really had anything of a 0 attack in set number 5. 7-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Serve over from Ashlyn Birch, right side attack, sharp power attack. She has been the run ender for Green River when they have got going, and she gets another one from the right side this time, goes back to serve. Send over. Set outside, Banks goes behind it. Set was behind her, and she knocks it at Kaylee. It's 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sharp is out. Banks the server. She won it on the serve last set. Middle set, Archuleta winds up, holds on. Handled by Green River. Try Heiser 8 feet away. Point, Madeline Heiser. 9-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Green River now 6 away. Serve over to Burley, bumped by Bound, and a push by Archuleta goes right to the defense for a setup. Second, and a net touch on Katie Strauss. Gives a point back to the Devils, 9-6. Cridgefield is out, Freeland in. Bound serving. Lefty goes over to Wilson. Outside, Heiser has to wait on the set for a bit. Poor return on the first. Archuleta will bump it over, calls off to Rue. High and outside to Heiser. It's out, and there's no touch marked. 9-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sydney Bound serving. Bump set for Heiser. She has to avoid going left of the antenna. Does that. Bump from Archuleta. Push into the net by Burley. (10-7). It's already 9-12. Bound outside to Archuleta. Winds up. Gets a shot off the block. 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Archuleta with the serve. Evanston down by 2. Tied up in the set count, 2-2. And will send it over, goes to Brady. Middle attack, Wilson is blocked. And it's kept in bounds by Green River on a pinball. Outside, Ellingford for the point, 10-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back within 1 point. Archuleta serving. Just over for an ace. 10-10. Timeout, Green River, on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Ten to 10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. After 9 o'clock for a scheduled 6 o'clock start. We got started about 7 p.m. today. 2 hours later, here we are. 10 to 10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Archuleta serves from Strauss to the middle. Wilson is blocked. Back to Green River. Dug out of the net. Heiser back to DeRue. On to Evanston for the attack. Ellingford's deflected. Strauss keeps it in play. Wilson touches it over. Bound to DeRue on a bump set. Back to Ellingford. Is too low to try to attack, but she gets a pushover. Back right corner, and Banks can't handle it. Evanston by 1. (11-10). Archuleta serving with the lead. Perfect pass to Strauss outside it, but over the line. Saved by Evanston, and no over-the-line call. Banks back outside to Heiser. She's blocked. Wilson, touchdown, and Ellingford with the block on Strauss. 12-10. Two-point advantage. Into the net. 12-11. One-point lead, and serving it's Katie Strauss. Sydney Bound outside. Ellingford off the hand of Birch. 13-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Timeout taken. We'll take one more as well. The completion of this match when we come back, we presume, on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
13-11, Evanston on top. Set number 5, first to 15, or a first to win by 2. DeRue sends it over to Brady. Outside attack, Birch lofts it. Easy setup, Ellingford down the line, takes the setter out of it, makes Birch set to Wilson. Bound, quick set to Sharp. Match point again for the Devils. 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Corey DeRue serving for the win. Strauss to the middle. Wilson deflected at the net. Saved by Sharp. Bound outside. Ellingford. It was touched and it was inbounds. The Devils win. Oh, the Devils win it. 5-setter, 15-11 the final. 3-2 in quadrant play, win number 1 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Some Butterfinger didn't bother to look, and your car goes crunch. Now it looks like the outside of a salted nut roll. People snicker as you drive down the road. Stop the laughter. Let the Three Musketeers at T-Bar S Body Shop come to your rescue and fix your car. When you drive off, you'll feel like you're skipping across the Milky Way again. You'll think of Matt Rex as the big hunk who came to your rescue. Dents removed, glass chips repaired, and windshields replaced. T-Bar S Body Shop and Glass Repair on County Road, across from the cemetery in Evanston. Sweet.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
The first school in Evanston opened in 1870 with 8 students. Since the very beginning, excellence in education has been the goal. Dedicated teachers and staff, board members, and community members have focused on student learning. The Uintah County School District No. 1 has graduated many young men and women who have gone on to be successful, productive citizens, parents, and leaders around the world. Our heritage continues today. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence. The Steel Fabrication Shop at Ellingford Brothers is available for large and small projects alike. We work with individuals, the public is always welcome, and contractors. We design and build one-of-a-kind projects, plus we fabricate loose parts and heavy equipment, and customize Ford and Dodge pickup truck front bumpers, plus equipment including hitches, trailers, and more. Serving customers since 1936, Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. Call today, 307-789-1515.
As we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium one more time, time for your Red Devil recap for September 20th. Evanston wins in 5 sets after going up 2-0 over Green River. They dropped the third set 25-23 and the fourth 29-27. Win the fifth 15-11. Won the first and second 25-18, 25-17. Didn't look like it was going to be a dramatic night through 2 sets, and they got a little bit behind in the third, climbed back, and then ultimately lost. Had it at match point 2, 3, 4 in set number 4. Lost those ones, and Green River jumped out to a 6-2 lead in set number 5. It looked like it was all over for Evanston, but in the end, the Devils come back and win it. 15-11, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and that is your Red Devil update. Tomorrow, football at K-Fackrell Stadium, 6:20 pregame, leading you up to a 7 o'clock kickoff against Powell. The Panthers 1-2 after a win last week over previously number 3 ranked Douglas. Evanston number 3 ranked this week. So trying to avoid Douglas's fate. Evanston 3-0 on the season. This is the first conference matchup of the year. That will do it for us tonight. Thanks for listening and watching online at mylocalradio.com. I'm Jake Hibbard. We will be back tomorrow on the airwaves at 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com with pregame coverage at 6:20 p.m., leading you up to a 7 o'clock kickoff at K-Fackrell Stadium, Evanston versus Powell. It's football, and the Friday night lights are on.
Thank you for listening to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. Check out mylocalradio.com for more live and archived games of Evanston and the surrounding area. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.